Welcome to a new video. In this video, I'm going to be sharing my 2026 engineer loadouts. Nothing special, but this was requested by a fan. So, before we get started, let's hear a word from our sponsor.
Hey, I got 10 keys. Do you have a professional killstreak shooting star?
Yeah, we've got one. That'll be 11 keys.
What? That seems like 9 keys, dude. That's just a scam.
Hey, we charge a trading fee. Gotta make money somehow.
That's not a fee, that's robbery. Fine, I'll take it. Where's my item?
Oh yeah, our site's kinda down. You'll get it in like 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Why?
Our inventory's small. We're moving your item to a new account.
Alright, then give you my keys back. Deal's off.
No refunds, pal.
Where's your support page? I'm gonna report this.
Support page? Nah, it's just me and my friend.
Has this ever happened to you? That's why today's video is sponsored by Traded.gg. Traded.gg is one of the most trusted automating trading sites for TF2, CS2, and more, used by millions of views every month. With Traded.gg, you get instant and automatic trades, the lowest fees on the market, and an easy-to-use trading platform directly on your browser. No skins? We don't care. Use your travel balance to trade for skins and get yourself some sweet deals in the store. For deals up to 40% off. Join our weekly giveaways from tickets you earn from trading and buying. Trading on Traded.gg is simple, fast, and safe. Exactly how it should be. Don't forget that Traded.gg offers a 45 account top-up bonus on your first purchase in the store. Talk about a big welcome. Use Traded.gg with the link in the description for $5 bonus on your first trade.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what videos you want to see in the future. Alright, so for the first loadout, we have loadout A. In this loadout, we have the Rescue Ranger, the Wrangler, and the Festivized Jag, and the only option, stock PDA. So this loadout is pretty straightforward. I think the Jag is just straight up better than any other like wrench there is in TF2. It's fast, it's reliable, it's defensive and offensively, so you could pretty much like use this rollout even on offense. Just switch out the Rescue Ranger maybe. The Wrangler is a no-brainer, especially with the Rescue Ranger. It pairs really well, does both help with keeping the sentry alive. I think the Wrangler is straight up broken, just as I mentioned in the last rollout video. I think the Wrangler is good for keeping itself alive, for shooting enemies at long range, and doing some cool trick shots when you shoot yourself in the air with a rocket. Rescue Ranger is really good, although sometimes I do switch it for the Frontier just. The Rescue Ranger is good for keeping your sentry alive at long ranges, and it's good for like metal management, since it does like give you a better metal deal, if we can call it that, when you shoot with it. And you can pick it up as long as your crosshairs on the sentry, so that's pretty good. So I think this rollout is my favorite, and the next one is the same one, but I'm gonna explain why I have it anyway. So this one is pretty much the same as the last one, except we switched out for the pistol, and the Rescue Ranger is just a different skin. But the huge main difference is the Eureka effect. Now, I pretty much only use this rollout when I'm setting up. So what that means is, when I start a round, I always have this rollout ready. Then I place a dispenser, and I place a teleporter, and then I run back, place the end of the teleporter, grab a metal pack, and then I place a sentry. Then I teleport back, and then I switch back to this loadout. To this loadout. So this is only for starting up. I switched to the Eureka effect where I don't have strange on it, since I only use this, and the pistol is just because I don't even know. Just the pistol is good. Sometimes I do have pistol here, but you know, I think the Wrangler is just better. So actually, I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Now it's the perfect loadout. Next up, we have loadout C, and in this loadout, we're rocking the shotgun, the pistol, and the gunslinger. This is pretty much the standard. What did I call it? I forgot what it's called. Battle Engineer. That's what it's called. So the gunslinger for Battle Engineer is no-brainer. I know I always have said that the Jag is like technically better, which it is, but 100 metal for a sentry is like you can't ignore that. And like the three hits equals a crit. That's pretty good for killing like heavies or sneaking around when you're doing something like Ninjaneer or something like that. Pistol, just because pistol does really good damage. The first shot always hits perfectly where your crosshair is. And it's good for when you don't have aim for the shotgun. This is probably my favorite weapon in the game. Just like with the skins and shit. I really like the alien tech war paint. Shotgun is just stock. It doesn't have any stats. Neither does the pistol, but it does damage. So same thing with the alien invasion shotgun. It has like 6 bullets in its clip. Reloads, has like a total of 32 ammo at once. And yeah, and sometimes I do switch it for the Widowmaker. And the Widowmaker is really good. And sometimes I also use this loadout. Just because sometimes defending yourself from explosives like sticky bombs or rocket launchers is pretty good. This is also inspired by Uncle Dane's Battle Engineer video, as I got a lot of my information for that video. Next up is also just another version of that, but whenever I do get a lot of kills on my mid-entry, I always switch to this loadout so I can get the crits. The Frontier Justice is really broken, and I think I mentioned in the last video that I think it should be like nerfed or whatever. But I think this loadout is pretty good for like dealing damage when you already have a lot of kills. That's pretty much it, but I can also show you some of the other loadouts that I rock. So I also mentioned that I do sometimes switch to this, and then I do this. This is good. Well, from my experience, a lot of soldiers and demo men tend to sort of like target the engineer with the Frontier Justice, because they also realize that if he gets a kill, he's going to get a crits, and it's going to be harder for us to push. So they always target it. And you know, it's cheaper to just like heal the building itself, but sometimes it's just to do it yourself or remove stickies. To remove stickies, this one's no-brainer. And for like projectiles like the grenade launchers or like rockets, this is the perfect one. It saves yourselves, your teammates, and it might save you some trouble. And keep your sentry alive, because when you can like defend your sentry gun from 5 stickies on the ground, but you can with this. So the cosmetic set, I changed it to green because I mentioned like Delphi. I think I like this cosmetic set a lot. It looks really clean. I like the green. I like the unusual effect. I think, what is it? Scorching Flames. That's what it is. Looks really cool. I think the Dead of Night painted green looks really cool. I haven't tried it on light yet, I think. I mean, it's not bad, but like, I like it like this better, I think. And the Robin Walkers, because it's drip. Look at that. Nike shoes as shit. That's what I said last time. And I used to have, I've traded for a lot of unusuals. So when I do trade, I trade on trader.gg, so make sure to use code SKY. Self-promote. And that's really all my other loadouts for engineer, but I can show you some of my loadouts on different classes. So let's go on medic, for example. Here is my main rollout on medic. I use the Crusader's crossbow and the Jolly Jane and the Solon bow, but I sometimes just use the Killstreak Ubersaw. I really like this loadout. The cosmetic set is just random shit because I don't really have a lot for medic. I've wanted to play a lot more medic in 2026, and I'm trying to play a lot more competitive. So I always try to join a competitive server and then play with medic. I just got this today actually. I traded it with someone else. This crossbow is really good for like healing people at long range, and it's just like, these things are just ass in my opinion. An Ubersaw because it's meta. of course I would have it. It's meta, obviously. And yeah, I think this one is just the same, but with the crit Krieg. The crit Krieg is also really good. This is more like on public servers or non-comp servers where I use this loadout. And on this one, I think it's the Vaccinator. When I play like a lot of TF2 Center, people actually prefer the Vaccinator, which is fair. Or just like Valve competitive 6v6s. This one is the same one, but the Blutsauger, because it's not that bad. But the crossbow is just 10 times better in my opinion. Any other classes that I want to show off? I mean, I can use Scout. This is my main loadout on Scout. You know, I'll show you guys my main loadouts. This is the loadout that I use on competitive. I really only play Scout on competitive nowadays because competitive Scout is really good. I use the Boston Basher to deal damage to myself so that I can get uber faster. Same with the pistol and Doc Scattergun. It's just better. The best ones, to be honest. Pistol is a no-brainer, and so is this one. But like, fortunately, it's okay. This is not my standard. This is my standard. I use the rocket launcher, and I use the buff banner, and I use the disciplinary action. Helps your team, especially with the disciplinary action and the buff banner. And the standard rocket launcher, it does damage and it does what it's supposed to do. Oh, that's what that one does. I've started playing a lot more Demo Knight too. Demo Man. I mean Demo Knight too. Just this loadout, I think. Yes, it is. It's just a no-brainer with this loadout. It's standard. It's standard Demo Man. Standard Demo Man is pretty good, but also this is also good. I don't like just going Demo Knight, but I think just doing this is perfectly fine. But for defensive, I like going this. That's really all I have to show for my engineer video. It got so short, I just had to show off some other things. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to use code SKY on trader.gg with the link below. Hope you have an amazing day, and if you want to see other videos in the future, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment it below. Alright, see you guys next time. Peace.